Fulton, Ohio, and just thought we would show a little live video here of the construction going on here. I know everybody's on pins and needles waiting for the building to be built so they can find out what it truly is. But just thought we would share out a little live video as they're digging here this afternoon. If you're watching, share this out there with somebody that you would think would find it interesting. Let me know how the stream's coming through. We are getting ready for tonight's live stream here in town of the Northwest School Board, and getting ready to head down there shortly and get equipment set up for that. So tune in if you're looking to hear from the school board. All the candidates, or all the candidates that can make it tonight, I guess, is we'll be live streaming that tonight. So you come back to Buckeye Drone, or we will definitely share that out on the page that you're watching on. How's that stream coming through? Can anybody tell me? I'm using my new mic setup here. Transition. Gotta check something here. I just seen. So this new camera, no matter where I move, it follows me here. So new addition for kind of the talking head part of some of the stuff that we're doing. So gives me a hands-free ability to do this, and if I have somebody here to interview. So just doing some testing of that. We'll switch back up to the drone here in the sky. Very cool. There we're 300 foot up in the sky looking down. climb up here to 400 foot and give you a view of the neighborhood here. Well, Julie, I don't know. There's all kinds of speculation. I was looking to talk to somebody for sure, but there's speculation from anything to another pizza place to housing. Or I've even heard a year-round indoor ski hill, but I don't see any signs up there yet, so I'm not really sure what it's going to be officially. I said one of the last times that I streamed over the site here that it was going to be a Little Caesars pizza. But of course I didn't know that for sure, so. So that's it. Just thought we would share out the live view over the construction site on this beautiful November 1st, 2023. Doesn't get much prettier than today was, except for that white stuff that was on the porches and decks down here and a little deeper up north of us, but you can't beat that view. Oh yeah, we definitely need another pizza shop. We need a pizza shop in town that stays open till midnight again is what we need. Because that's the hardest part. Any kind of late night activities going on, and none of these places stay open like they used to. I shouldn't say none of them, but the vast majority of them don't. And it makes it kind of difficult. That's with all food places. So yeah, definitely I could open up a pizza shop and stay open till 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. and have, I'd say, a pretty successful business. People would drive from all over, do that Luigi's in Akron model. Even Luigi's in Akron, they're closing up a lot earlier than they used to. Was up there after the fair a couple times. The Summit County Fair was over. We went and ate dinner there afterwards, and it was, I think, midnight. They were closing down. Excuse me, I've got this new wireless mic. You can probably hear me drinking my coffee. That wasn't my intention with this wireless mic, but with the sweatshirt today on, there's no way to clip this wireless mic anywhere else. Well, I shouldn't say that. It did come with a magnet that I could put through, strong magnet, and put it through the sweatshirt and position it a little further away from my mouth. But I didn't bring that magnet, because I didn't really know what the magnet was for when I first dug this out. So but you can always use a different pizza place no matter where you're at in the country, because there's not one that makes it the same, and everybody's got different tastes. So I'm glad we have as many pizza places as we do here in Canal Fulton. So I definitely don't agree about not needing another one. I think we need another 5. In fact, I've got 5 that I've come in contact with in the last few months that I'd love to see open up a shop, and they would draw from all over. So definitely some unique places around the country. And was just at a conference in New York City, and everybody raves over, New York pizza. New York's the place. I disagree. We ate at one of the number 2 rated in New York City, or number 3, and it really wasn't anything to write home about. It was good, don't get me wrong. I mean, it was very tasty, but to be that high ranked, it should have been a lot better. The number 1 rated, or number 1 and 2 are right next to each other down there in Midtown. Just left my mind too. The 2 places, but we were gonna go, but the tunnel was backed up about an hour and a half to get back into the city the night we were gonna go, and we were in New Jersey, in Hoboken. So we just picked another place in Hoboken and ate there. Hey, I agree with that, John, but we've got so much fun to do around that within a 30-mile radius of where we live, there's always something to go do. We live in a really unique place, and same thing, within 2 hours to be in Pittsburgh or, Cleveland in 45 minutes. Got some beautiful beaches up along the Cleveland coast, and even 2 hours to Erie, some of the most pristine beach up there in Presque Isle. In fact, if I'd have seen Presque Isle before I went to Myrtle Beach, I would have never taken the drive to Myrtle Beach for the beach. And with the towpath trail here coming right through Canal Fulton, we are blessed to be here on that. I live here and I don't get to enjoy it as much as I should, but we're gonna try to make that a priority for next year. I don't live close enough to, not haul 5 bikes down on a trailer, so it's not something, and it's a little too dangerous to drive the bikes down 93 into town from where I live in Spring Valley. But I tell you, years ago, I thought about trying to see if we could put a connector, because the land behind the subdivision I live in, Spring Valley allotment, is all park, and the creek runs down almost into Canal Fulton behind, what's the other subdivision name? Drawing a blank now. But you could almost have a towpath trail, or a connector trail down to the towpath fairly easily, and most of it would be over, government or park ground now. It probably would take a little bit of private land, but to have I think there's 900 homes in my subdivision and another couple hundred behind the other one. And if you connected downtown with that trail for walking and riding bikes, it'd be amazing. So yeah, John, that'd be great in Barberton. We're fortunate to have sluggers and putters here in Canal, Fulton. Got the laser tag, got the race cars, and all kinds of other miniature golf things for people to do. So there's all kinds of stuff to do, as well as just, tell you what, renting out electric bikes for people on the towpath would be another huge hit, I believe, because Stark Parks has fully embraced the electric bikes. They're a lot of fun, and for people that just don't have the mobility to be able to pedal like they used to, it is a great thing. So yeah, it's amazing. I'm gonna have to change the battery out here. Stand by. We'll go to the ground camera for a minute. I'll listen to this thing for a second while I bring it back in for a battery swap. Ooh, a little too zoomed in there. Figured we'd... I gotta figure out this extra cameraman now. There we go. Alright, so we'll swap the battery out here in the drone. They got hot swappable batteries here, or not hot swappable in this drone, but the Mavic 3 Pro 3 camera drone. So the sun is just going to be beautiful this evening for sunset. I wish we had some corn picking that we could go video. This is going to be a beautiful evening here. Alright, we'll switch back up to the drone there. beautiful, beautiful. Elizabeth, what's going on? Yeah, people will be mad because of the hill, but it was for sale for a very long time. So what should have happened is there should have been about 50 to 100 people all go together and buy it, and then they could have, you know, charged $5 for a day of sled riding, and made enough to pay the taxes and make a little bit of money. But yeah, no, there's no way. That's the thing. When somebody can sell the land and get it to help better what they want to do and what they invested in that land for the future, it finally sold, finally found the right buyer for it. So we've lost our sled riding hills, a couple of them. The school was the other one. You know, I was sad. That used to be the place to go at the school and sled ride there, but you know, they took that out when they redid all the schools. So, and then this was kind of the alternative after that, but just have to find another one, or you know, maybe that's a good proposal for the Canal Fulton's new park behind the police and fire station. Maybe that's what should be done, because again, it is something that everybody enjoys doing and it's a great activity. Maybe they can take and, you know, I mean, really, you're talking about very little money probably to make that happen. Is just take a dozer and build a sled riding hill back there that is perfect for sled riding, you know, and it would be part of the park system, so it would always be there, and they could groom it, you know, all year to get ready for snow season. And maybe even if there's not a whole lot of snow, they could get a snowmaking machine and put some snow on there, maybe rent one, who knows. But that'd be a great thing to put in the parks, actually. And it really wouldn't take much. They've already got kind of the basis of that going behind the police and fire station. So the top of the hill could be there, and the parking lot, you know, down at the YMCA, if they extended that out a little bit and made some a nice ramp down to that, would be a great sled riding hill. And it'd be something that would attract other people from outside of the community to come down, just like for years the splash pad in Green and all the other ones around. You know, we'd load up the kids and take them there on the weekend. So take this off of my excuse me, take that off of my lapel, because I had a feeling you guys could hear me drinking my coffee. Probably still can, but hopefully it's not as annoying. But yeah, that sled riding hill would attract a lot of people from a lot of communities. So somebody needs to go down to council and petition for that. Get them to vote to put in a tubing/sled riding hill at the new park behind the police and fire station. I think that'd be a fantastic addition. And like I said, I mean, everything costs money, but that wouldn't cost as much as a splash pad, because we're only talking dirt. And you could probably they got enough dirt on site if they rescape that a little bit to make it happen without even spending much money. Or they could take donations for people that are needing to get rid of dirt for, you know, one season, and by next winter you could have that ready to rock and roll for the next winter coming. So I mean, shoot, with the machinery they got sitting around, they might be able to do that for this year. Wouldn't be grass, but who cares once it's snow and ice and everything. Go right over top of the dirt. So I like it. Sounds like a perfect idea. So we got two cool ideas to take down to the parks. Half of my idea with the bike trail leading down to Canal Fulton from Spring Valley and Denshire. There it is. My brain kicked in. Denshire allotment. Down to Canal Fulton. That would be amazing. We could ride our bikes down. We wouldn't have to trailer them down. And then we'd have access to all downtown and all the stores and shops, and be great. And then that would be half in the township and half in Canal Fulton. And then we got the sled riding hill, which, you know, the sled riding hill, that hill really isn't that big here at the church. It's not as big as you think it was, so I think there's plenty of room up at the park behind the police and fire station to make that happen. I mean, sorry, the sun is just blaring through the trees there, so when I tried to turn or zoom out to the other camera, we weren't able to see it as much. Very cool. Yeah, I heard the big hubbub on the social media today was Dairy Queen not being able to keep the dining room open because of everybody, all their staff went back to school. which I guess I never realized they still relied that much on high school people. But I didn't see the whole story, but caught a little bit of it, that people were not able to dine in down at Dairy Queen. So if anybody knows the full story, let me know here. But I seen somebody's response that worked there said that it was because of not being able to have the school staff or college staff that went back. So take a picture here. This is kind of pretty. Woo! It's a lot bigger piece of land than you think. It doesn't look that big before they started moving the dirt around, but now it's quite a big chunk of ground. Hey Frank, how's it going, buddy? Beautiful evening down here in Canal, Fulton. Just thought we would stop and live stream. I was waiting for get ready for the Northwest School Board live stream tonight. We're gonna do down at the warehouse on the canal. They're donating the space to hold it, and we're gonna donate our time to live stream it so everybody can meet the candidates if they have not got a chance to listen to any of the new candidates that are running for Northwest School Board. So if that interests you, check back. We'll be starting right around 8 p.m. tonight with that. So should make for some interesting TV tonight. my job, Elizabeth, getting to see all the new construction and go inside and see all the cool new things in homes. And then remodels, and it's always something cool to watch. Not really sure what this is going to be, Sue. You know, I said a little bit ago, Little Caesars Pizza is what I heard. But housing is something else I've heard. If anybody knows and is actually has the real information, get a hold of me and we'll do a little live stream and you can tell everybody what's going to happen here. Go to buckeyedrone.com and look up my phone number, and I'd be happy to have you on the next live stream as we stream around here. So beautiful evening here. Got the fall colors going on here in the background and this cool machinery. We're down here in Canal, Fulton East. Stills. Back up a little bit. the zoom lens on this camera lets me get super close and not even be on sight of where they're working. So love this drone. Oh, that's beautiful. Got the clouds in the background. Couple machinery shots there, taking some stills, so if the screen skips around a little bit, that's the reason why. We're going to go back up one more time and take a panorama, and then I'm going to head towards the warehouse on the canal and grab some coffee on the way, and then get ready to live stream the school board Meet the Candidates night. So that's it. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the sky or on the ground next time. It's Cliff at Buckeye Drone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing our stuff out there. We sure appreciate you.